How's it going, everybody? So, what are we looking at here? This is a marine snail. I believe it's the genus Strombus. Obviously, so this is a gastropod mollusk, and you can see the eyes on the stalks, the feelers, and there's the proboscis, the trunk, and it's going through the sand looking for edibles. So this is one of these things which you can't plan, that you film this, and so we encountered this animal, and there's a small crab here too. During a night dive on Negros Island in the Philippines, the crab is trying to fight it, and there's a second one of these Strombus snails. And what are they doing? I believe they're mating. So really, there's no way to plan this, right? To go and say, well, we're going to do a dive and we're going to find, two snails which are mating. But, we dive so much here that we come across so much cool stuff. Now, if you look at them from above, they were connected with this mating apparatus tunnel, and then they were moving along in synchrony, basically. And at least the one in the front was trying to feed while this was going on. Now, these animals are hermaphrodites, meaning they're male and female at the same time. And the mating of these is complicated, though. It's not a given that male and female play both roles at every mating event. Now, here is again the mouth where this animal is going through the sand, looking for small edibles. There's that little crab again. And the crab was getting pretty annoyed. Here again, you can see both animals move over the sand at the same time. So this is one of these typical muck diving sites, which we have on Negros Island in the Philippines, where at a first glance there's not much. There's just sand, but if you dive carefully and open your eyes, you see amazing stuff like this mating behavior here. Now, this was quite a treat to see these animals here. I think this is the first time I've seen that. Now, this is my friend Matt trying interspecies communication using his fingers. So he has 10 fingers, obviously. And this is a cuttlefish which has 10 arms. And the cuttlefish very often use the posture of the arm to convey signals to the environment or to other cuttlefish. So I think this is actually a mild threat to put up 2 of these arms like that. So I hope the communication between Matt and the cuttlefish was peaceful. We always want to be friends with the critters which we encounter during our dives. We have actually even done dives where we tried to convert them to the religion of the spaghetti monster. And now this cuttlefish here was very well camouflaged, and only seconds later it changed its coloration and its pattern on its body, and then it looked like this. So you can see how the arms are pointed forward. This is typically a hunting posture. This is the impression which I get. So this animal is probably about 15 centimeters long. These are not uncommon in the muck diving sites which we frequent. And here within seconds, again, you could see another pattern change. So, quite a striking animal. And these are highly intelligent animals. They have been called honorary vertebrates. They have rather large brains in relation to their body size, and very complex behavior. So that you saw the pattern changes. So here you can see how the arms go in a different posture. Again, the mating behavior, which I couldn't film this time, is very complex. So all kinds of interesting stuff going on with this cuttlefish. And this was actually a slightly larger individual. So there were 2 which we saw during this dive. Now, finally, we also saw a much smaller cephalopod, which is a bobtail squid. And these are typically quite shy. So look at the tiny arms, and it's throwing sand on its back. It tries to get away from us to under the sand. I hope you enjoyed this and check back again soon for more underwater critters and buy my book.